Supreme Court justice, radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden appeared on stage together for the first time during the first 2020 presidential debate. And as many would say, it was nothing short of chaotic. Tuesday night's debate kicked off with COVID-19 safety measures in place, like a socially distant audience and no handshakes, but that may have been the only thing that went according to plan. The fractious stop-start 90-minute debate was filled with interruptions and incoherent back and forths, with Trump repeatedly cutting off Biden and having to be chided by moderator Fox News' Chris Wallace. The debate was widely criticized by journalists and political pundits on both left and right as a train wreck, disaster, and a disgrace. CNN's Jake Tapper called it a hot mess in a dumpster fire in a train wreck, and Dana Bash simply called it a show.
This
Who's
is
on your
so
list?
Right, gentlemen, I think
this
we've
is
ended
so
this.
He's going to pack the court.
We have
not going to give a list.
We have ended this segment.
Wallace himself was even slammed on social media by right-wing pundits, including former and current colleagues at Fox News, for his performance moderating, and was accused of rampant bias against the president by not allowing Trump to talk at length, cutting him off mid-rant, and trying to steer the conversation back to the topic. A big low point during the night was when Trump failed to unequivocally denounce white supremacists and armed militia groups who have clashed violently with Black Lives Matter and police reform protesters this summer, instead telling them to stand back and stand by.
Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by.
COVID-19 was naturally another hot topic of conversation during the debate. Biden slammed Trump's response to the pandemic, saying 200,000 people have died on his watch. Trump argued that if Biden had been in charge, more people would have died, and continued to maintain, contrary to some health experts, that drug companies could have a vaccine by Election Day.
He has no plan for health care.
Of course we do.
He sends out wishful thinking.
Overall, Tuesday's debate seemed like one big mess to many. Or as THR critic Daniel Feinberg called it, shitty television. He elaborated, maybe we were never going to get a Lincoln-Douglas debate, but there had to be a middle ground that wasn't releasing a hyena on the stage and politely trying to tell the hyena that he and his handlers agreed that this would be a no ankle-gnawing debate.
Keep yapping, man.
The people understand, Joe.
They sure
47 years you've done nothing. They understand.
All right.
All right, for more on the first 2020 presidential debate, head over to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News here at home in New York, I'm Neha Joy.